Hey gang, another studio tale. I've saved what I consider the best for last of what we call the Great American Rhythm section, which is Reggie Young, Dave Hungate, Bob Babbitt, Ed Green, and the secret ingredient, Catherine Marx. Now, who is Catherine Marx? Well, Catherine Marx has been a studio musician in Nashville for at least 25 years that I know of. I've been working with her for 20 years, but she was the secret ingredient to our group. She plays keyboards, and I first ran into her when I had a publishing deal. I think this was back in 2005. And my publisher, we had a couple songs that they were really excited about. So they're like, oh, we're going to go in and record it with the Nashville A-Team. And I mean, there were like, 10 musicians in the room. We went into Sony Studios. They spent a lot of money bringing in these top players who had their cartage coming in with racks of stuff. Anyway, all great players, all terrific people, did an amazing job. But what I felt was this very, very special ingredient in that group was Catherine. Catherine was playing piano on that session as well as overdub some organ afterwards. And her sensibility and her delicate yet firm playing, to me, sitting back on the couch listening to it all happening in the control room, she was what held it all together. That was the piece that made it all gel. It all seemed like everybody was great doing their own thing, but not only what she was playing, but how she was playing. She was playing with authority, but she was playing with a certain delicacy and taste and restraint, but yet knew where to push things. And her voicings that she chose, to me, were just perfect. They were perfect. And another thing is, as we all know, there's not enough women in our industry in those positions, and they certainly deserve to be there because, honestly, there's really no difference between male and female musicians. You're either great or you're not, right? And if you're great, you deserve to be there, and Catherine is superbly, tastefully great. So when we put together the Great American Rhythm section, we had the other four guys, and Bob Olson said something to me that was very important. He said, you know, Ed, it's not like sports. There's nothing macho that happens in a recording studio that's any good, right? And too much testosterone is not good either. So when we were looking for a keyboard player, I said, I've got the person. And I called up Catherine, and of course she was thrilled to play with the rest of the gang, and they were thrilled to play with her, and it made it gel. It made it gel. So look up her discography online. She's also a tremendous human being, just a lovely person. Catherine Marx, the secret ingredient to the Great American Rhythm section.